Hello, dear viewer. A good morning from where you're watching us from, a good afternoon or a good night. So thank you so much for tuning into Gracious Aganda YouTube channel, the only channel where we give you a chance to showcase your talents and learn from elites in different careers. So today we are joined by a communication expert and a fashionista. Si mnaona venye nimeng'ara leo. Leo nimekuwa dressed. So thank you so much. Stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't. Karibuni. How are you?
Hi,
Yeah.
asante sana.
So tell us your name. Kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Cedric Carl Gordon, jack of all trades, but a master of a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pardon my manners. Nimesahau kusema umeng'ara sana. I like your style from head to toes.
Okay, thank you for the compliment. I'm a fashion enthusiast and I just like staying cool and nasemanga luku ni baridi.
Look iko baridi.
Baridi too.
Oh, did you dress yourself or you are dressed by someone?
Yeah, today I've been dressed by Rieldo Fabrics. They're the ones who are in charge of my look today or my outfits for today. Yeah.
Okay. So kindly tell us what you do. What do you mean by you are a jack of all trades?
Yeah, I do. Okay, I do a lot of things. I'm a boxer by profession.
Boxer.
Yeah,
No way. I didn't expect that.
I'm communications and PR expert. This is another profession.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do a lot of things, by the way. I'm a
Okay.
businessman as well. Yeah, so
So on the communication part, I'm gonna stick there because I'm also a person in the communication career.
Correct.
So tell us about the communication and PR parts of what you do.
Okay, I believe like personally, like in my firm, that is student communications PR, we create value through communications because in every aspect of life, might it be in business or any profession that you are into, you have to learn the skill of communicating of what you do because you have. My main philosophy is that whatever you do, you have to explain it to even a 5-year-old kid of what you're doing, to understand what you're doing, what value you're doing. So mostly I deal with doing communication strategies for the farms. Those are the NGOs and also parastatals and businesses. So I'm into corporate.
Under the Sudex communication.
Yeah. So we have a lot of services we offer. We have corporate communications and PR. That is when everything like you see in the on TV, those adverts and so on, those are part of the things you do. Yeah.
So for someone who maybe give us the basic explanation of the word communication.
Okay, basic. If I can just make it short, communication is trying to tell someone what you do or what you are. Yes.
Relaying a message.
Just relaying a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this tell us about Sudex, and is it something you did? First of all, is communication or PR something you did in school?
Yeah, I did communication and public relations in school. That is Southern Hemisphere University. It's in United States.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
So it's something I studied for.
Okay.
And something I have major that I've majored in and something I have depth knowledge about. Yeah. So in Kiswahili wanasemanga hakuna kubahatisha.
Okay, so you are not an amateur telling us
No, no,
something yet that you are not sure about.
no.
Okay, so tell us about Sudex, how it started and how it began.
Yeah, Sudex started as a result of.
First of all, tell us what it is like. Is the word Sudex a short form of something long?
Yeah. Sudex is a okay. It's an acronym of the word Sud. Sud, that is the floating vegetation along the Nile Valley and the Nile River. So that short floating vegetation. So which supports a lot of biodiversity in South Sudan. That is the fishery and also the wildlife come to feed on the Sud. Yeah, and it contains a lot of water. A lot of water from evaporating to the atmosphere. So it balances the ecosystem
You can see me floating.
in the wetlands.
Okay.
So and X is express, like we are giving express communication services. So making it Sudex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're quite smart. Yeah?
So tell us how you began it. Do you have partners?
Yeah, I have partner. We have eight of. I have 4 partners. We have me and Matthew, uh, who's one of in the main admin in the office in Juba. We have Dictor, is in Mogadishu office in Somalia. Have me who is based here in Nairobi. Yeah, and we have another one which we want just to remain anonymous.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's one of our because of his sensitive image, so we
Okay.
can't we can't say his name.
Kama ni mimi. Okay, so tell us how you started Sudex. Is it something that you started in school? Unajua, some of the big projects that you see, some began in school as school projects, and then people start building on them. But yako ilianzaje?
So coming up with Sudex, and it has a lot of factors that contributed to, but I can attribute it mainly when I had finished high school. I was good at pitching.
Okay.
So I had a mentor. His name is Nurdin. Shout out to Nurdin. So he had a company was called Goga. They were dealing with. They had different services that they were offering, but their main expertise was in products. That is the electronics. It's an e-commerce company, and they also had cleaning services where they Goga cleaning, also where these the companies and the government parastatals, they used to give subcontract them the cleaning services where to maintain the hygiene of the places. So Nurdin introduced me because okay, dealing with Somalis sometimes they're not that good in what do you call it in English, sorry to say, but so whenever they used to have a pitching to go to a government institution or a company to offer different services, they used not to tell me, hey, you're the one who is going to do the pitching. So prepare on this and this. So when I have the presentation, yes, I didn't believe in myself coming at some point, but he really believed in me that I could deliver. So my first pitching, I remember we were like how many around 150 companies. I went there, did my thing, was shortlisted. We remained 20. We went another for the second round. Shortlisted, we remained 4. And those 4 now, we were shortlisted again to go for the final interview. And I managed to secure the job for the company. So from there, and I started giving me more opportunities to go and pitch and so on until I became the talk in town here in CBD. Along major streets in Nairobi, they know, they just see my face, they'll tell you who I am. So from there now, other companies started hiring me to go and do their pitching, of course at a fee. So and from then, I think it was in 2020 when the COVID time, when Nurdin sat me down and told me like, hey, I think it's time for you to grow your own wings and start your own communications, because this skill is in demand. Like, you can make a living out of it. So I don't want it to work for me anymore. And I don't want to see you working for people anymore. Yeah. So however you do it, go figure your am I allowed to say shit together?
So we just let you out, you go and fly like
Yes,
a bird.
yes.
Okay.
You go figure it out and and
Yeah.
and be someone of value to the society.
Uh,
So I didn't start immediately. I was like, where do I begin? Because starting a company, you need resources, and the most difficult resources, that is financial resources.
Financial,
Yes,
yeah.
very. Because you can have human capital, like the social capital, but whenever you don't have the finances, to be cumbersome for you to actualize your dreams or your aspirations in life. Yeah.
So I think you've seen many youths probably in my industry. Let me talk about my industry. Youths wengi wanafanya nani media, but unaona radio jobs zinaendea comedians,
Yes.
influencers. So people like me who do journalism, and I feel like they're left out, wanaonelea ni kama the world is against them. So what will you tell someone who's doing like communication? For you, you've started your own firm and you are doing well. Unaweza ambiaje mtu anafanya communication, yeye pia ajitoe out there, afanye something else instead of just sitting and crying, hakuna jobs. You know, you can always create something for others to benefit from.
Yeah, first, what I can tell people who are studying communication, it's a profession. First of all, they are trained professionals. They cannot compare themselves to the comedians. At the end of the day, in your class, you learn the do's and don'ts in the communication department.
Ethics.
Yeah, you have the ethics, and then you have you as a journalist. Yeah, you know what to report, how to report it, yeah, and when to report it. After getting your fact checking right, but the person like a comedian might not have that
Knowledge.
discipline or knowledge about it. So you end up like, you can see their bloggers and so on. Mostly they end up with a lot of corporate suits, like they're being sued on certain things because they didn't get the information right. And you as a professional, you need not to give up. It's not a must to go work in those radio stations or the TV. Right now, you can be when the online the online space is a great equalizer between the traditional media and the people who want now to establish themselves. Like, you can come, form your own, and even give consultation services. What the knowledge that you learn in school, you can teach other people how to go about it, and you can commercialize it, or how do you say it? Monetize it. Nowadays is the term that people use. Have you not seen those maybe on TikTok or on Instagram, where a knowledgeable person come and give a masterclass? That's at a fee. But a comedian cannot go and do the same in the communication industry or department for it. So you have a lot of value than those people. That's in short. Yeah.
So unasema instead of sitting there and crying, you should start your own thing.
Yeah, you
and
just start
go.
your own. Start your own, and if you're the best, and prove that and you've proven that you're the best, the jobs are yours. Yeah.
Okay, and then there's this thing about knowledge in class, not necessarily helping you out there in the streets. So how has the knowledge you've earned at the university you went in the States contributed to the kind of work you're doing now?
No, there's no any knowledge which goes to waste.
Mm.
That's a fact.
Okay, I think we should write that down on a t-shirt nitembele nayo, because there's no knowledge that
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
to waste, because kuna ile watu wanasema shuleni siku gain anything,
Yeah.
all the 4 years were for nothing, because
Yes.
wana expect maybe ufunzwe vitu technical kama
Yes.
zenye ziko huku nje.
No. I think, for example, I can give to myself how the mentality, like the mental toughness that I've acquired today, is a result of 844. 844 taught us to be like you can adapt to any environment, and also those subjects that you are learning, even some like chemistry, you might not think like you can use it right now, but to some cases, it's applicable. They're applicable of how you handle your personal life. To me, I mostly relate it back to chemistry and other subjects that I learned in school. And for the things that you've learned in class, now let's say in the communications and or the media department, in your lectures, those things will never go to waste. You'll just find yourself applying them in every scope of life. Trust you me, you'll find yourself, you're much more better than the person who didn't step in the classroom. That's one thing for sure you can be proud of.
So about Sudex, do you have apps, or you just how do you operate? How do people find you? Do you have social media handles?
Yeah, we do have social media handles on it's Sudex all the way, Sudex Communications and PR, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on X, and even the Threads. It's the thing that is
Threads.
Yeah, it's the thing that is coming up, which is good. So we offer a variety of services. That is the communication side, and also the public relations. That is the PR side. Once you visit our website, that is sudexcommunications.com, you'll be able to see all the services that we offer. Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us. Any parting shot that you'd like to give?
Parting shot that I can tell the people is that, first of all, find people who believe in you. I'm a product of people believing in me, despite the fact that I had little belief in myself, but people believe in me. Find the circle that can believe in you and bring the best out of you. And one thing for sure, whatever you put your mind in, you'll achieve.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure was all mine.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. And also you can support us or reach out to me. If you want an interview, you can reach out to me through my social media handles, Gracious Aganda on Facebook, Instagram, X also. Not my X, the Twitter. Yeah, kindly reach out to us. And if you want to support our work, the numbers are down below and the PayPal email. Thank you so much for joining. Let us meet in the next interview.